Hey guys, it's Meeleh. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel. If you're new, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for joining me. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave your comments and your feedback down below. I love it. So I'm so excited for this video. Like, you guys don't understand. I caved. Like, I freaking caved and I bought a Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. While my bank account is crying, my heart is rejoicing because this is so beautiful. This is the Sunset palette. This is a limited edition palette. I think it's for the summer collection, obviously. This is the one that took my breath away because it's sunset inspired. You guys know I love warm tones. I got mine on Sephora. They also have it on Beautylish, and if you guys do choose to get this palette, you can definitely use, like, I think you can use their payment plan where you pay it in 3 months. It's kind of crazy that you need to go on a payment plan for this palette, but this is what the packaging looks like. You get 15 eyeshadows at 2.5 grams each, which is actually a huge amount of product, considering the fact that a normal eyeshadow like this, like normal size, this is from Makeup Geek. It's the shade Early Bird. This is 1.8 grams of product, and this retails for $6. For this palette, each eyeshadow is 2.5 grams of product. When you divide the cost of these between the amount of eyeshadows, the cost per shadow is actually not bad at all, especially considering the amount of product you're getting. So with that being said, this junk is so freaking expensive. This was $129. I still can't believe I paid that much for this palette. Happy birthday to me. It's my birthday month. You're paying $8.60 per eyeshadow, which is only $2.60 more than a Makeup Geek eyeshadow, but it makes it okay for this palette. In my eyes, I am trying to justify the cost because you're getting a lot of product, which also makes me happier because since it is limited edition, I know I'm not gonna run out as quickly as if it was another eyeshadow palette. This is what the inside looks like. It's so beautiful. Okay, I can't. So it's just gold, like sunsetty. It kind of looks like an amber shade. Okay, and it's kind of small. I like how compact it is, like compared to like the Morphe Kathleen Lights palette. It's just a little bit bigger, and this palette is pretty small. Look at, oh my gosh, look at these colors. Now hold up, I know I probably have these eyeshadows all up in my collection and probably don't need this, but honestly, if there was a palette that I was gonna get and try from Natasha Denona, this was going to be it. When I first saw it, like a preview of it, I was like, oh my god, this is so stunning. I think this is gonna be the one that I give in and get. The packaging is nice and sturdy. It's squishy, so you know that the products have like some protection to them, like it's gonna absorb impact. And then it feels nice and sturdy, and it doesn't feel like cheap packaging. This is the mirror. I know some people get satisfaction in taking this off, but I like to keep it new for as long as possible. This is a little bit annoying, but this has the names of the eyeshadows, but you can always just cut this off, but I kind of want to keep it there so I know what I'm working with. And my favorite thing is that it bends back, so this won't get in the way if this is bent back. I love when eyeshadow palettes bend back. But I want to go ahead and demo this for you and try it out on camera because I don't think I've ever even felt an eyeshadow from Natasha Denona. This palette consists of matte eyeshadows, metallic, like duochrome eyeshadows, and then you also have some of their chroma eyeshadows, I think. Yeah, the chroma sheer, chroma crystal, which I know tend to have like, they tend to be flaky, like these over here. I'm pretty sure those are some of them. They feel so nice, so smooth. The red one is a little bit gritty, but I really find most reds to be gritty. I feel like you really do get such a bang. Look at that pigment. I feel like you really get such a bang for your buck. Now I want to swatch the sparkly ones. These, oh my god, but they're so, like this shade right here. Yeah, I would definitely have to apply these either with a like glitter glue. Some of them are gonna require like a glitter glue. Others are not as chunky. The more foiled ones, like these two, I definitely had to kind of pat it in because if not, it gets a little bit flaky, but it is so creamy and like intense. I'm really excited to put this on my eyeballs. I'm going to apply these on camera, and I'm going to also wear them throughout the day and let you guys see how they wore. I am going to use primer because I always use primer. I have super oily lids, and to give these a fair shot, I feel like I definitely have to use primer. On this eye, I'm gonna use the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish primer, which is like my favorite primer. And then on this eye, I'm gonna use the Urban Decay primer potion, but this is in the shade Fix. This is one of their new limited edition shades, and I really like the undertone of this. It's more yellow. This just has some leftover powder that I used to set my under eye, so I'm just gonna take this to set the eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna take a Morphe E27, a fluffy blending brush, and I'm gonna start off with this shade right here. This is like really light, kind of corally color. It's in the shade Bermuda. Now these do have a little bit of kick up. I don't know if you can see, but it does kick up. See, for being such a light shade, the color shows up really fast. Actually, let me zoom you guys in even more. Brightened things up a little bit because I don't feel like you can see anything. Now I want to take this orangey shade. So pretty. This one is the shade Horizon. And I'm going to take this with a more tapered blending brush. This is the Morphe E22. More in the crease. Just start building up the color in the crease. You guys, this blends so easy, and it's so like even and not patchy. So good, so good. I'm gonna use the same brush, but I'm gonna take the shade Sinai, which is this one right here. These are so crazy pigmented. It's kind of ridiculously wonderful. I have hooded eyes, so I'm looking straight into the mirror, but as you guys can see, like it doesn't really show up, which is so annoying. So I just kind of lightly blend above the crease so you can kind of see that shade once I have little to no product left on the brush. Amazing, amazing, I love them so much. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a more precise blending brush. This is the Morphe M433, and I'm going to take the shade Terra, which is this delicious thing right here. So this shade we are keeping low, like as low into the crease as possible, and I'm also not taking it too far in. Maybe towards the end I'll just blend whatever's left on the brush, but keeping it and concentrating it more on this side. The last shadow I'm going to apply, because I've literally applied every matte shade in this palette almost, is going to be, I'm going to take this little baby blending brush. This is from Morphe again, the M562. And I'm going to take, I think it's pronounced Igneous. I think so. Igneous? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Google. So it's this one right here. It's like the deepest shade. I'm just going to take this really lightly with this little tiny brush right here on the outer V. There's like the tiniest amount of fallout, but then again, I am applying a dark shade with a blending brush, so that could also be it. I'm going to take this same M443 and I'm going to blend with the lightest amount of pressure ever. I freaking love this palette. Okay, so now I'm going to take my NYX glitter glue. I love this so much. So I think I'm going to apply the glitter glue on this eye, and not on the other one. But I'm going to take the chroma shadows. I have hooded eyes, which causes all my eyeshadows to transfer. It's very annoying. I'm going to take bronzage, which is this one right here, and then we'll see, but I might add a little bit of this brighter gold, which is Abaid. I think so. We'll see. I know these tend to have a lot of fallout, so let's see. So far, so good. This is a flat synthetic brush. This is from Sonia Kashuk and it's number 110. I love this brush because it packs on color really nicely and it comes to a really skinny tip, so it gets really nicely into the crease. That was easy. I'm gonna take the M443 and then blend this out a little bit so it can kind of fade into the deeper shade. And I do want to take a tiny bit of that brighter gold shade in Aubade, I think. I'm gonna focus it more on the center. I love these shades. Oh my lord. Let me apply the other side with my finger and no glitter glue. I'll definitely say that this side has more fallout. I don't know if you guys can really see, but this side has just a little tiny bit. Nothing too crazy, but this side has more fallout. I don't know if it's just the glitter glue or the fact that I'm using my finger, but it's still applying just as vibrant and just as beautiful and easy and intense. It just has more fallout, like a lot, and it does fade away a little bit more when you blend out and you don't use glitter glue. These two shades layered over each other are a friggin' dream. So I'm gonna do mascara, liner, all that good stuff off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, so we're back to finish the eyes. I just put MAC Costa Riche in my waterline, and then I kind of smudged it a little bit on the, like, really close to the lash line. So I'm just taking a flat definer brush. This is like an old one from e.l.f. and I'm going to smudge it out a little bit more. I wiped off this e.l.f. brush and I'm gonna go into this one right here. And I'm gonna put that really close to the lash line and mainly on the outer third. Now I'm gonna take this Real Techniques fluffy brush. I'm gonna go in with Sinai and I'm going to place this tighter onto the lash line. I'm gonna take the yellow shade, which is called Sol, and I'm going to mix this shade and this shade. I'm just gonna buff all that out. I actually want to take a little bit more of that yellow and I kind of want to pop it in the inner corner. I don't know, why not? The lightest and brightest shade in the palette, and that is Ice Gold, and it is this one right here. So I'm gonna take that with this pencil brush and I'm just gonna pop it right there in the inner corner. And then I'm gonna place a really tiny amount with the same brush really close to the brow bone. So this is the completed look, the completed eyeshadow look. I really really, so far, I'm absolutely obsessed with this palette. The eyeshadows blended so easily. The colors are so beautiful. Yes, it is very warm. It is probably very dupable, to be honest with you. But do I regret purchasing this palette? As of right now, absolutely not. I know I can get a ton of different warm tone looks with this. And I love the quality. I love the application, the blendability, the pigmentation. So far, I am absolutely in love with everything from the packaging to the actual product. This product is cruelty free and it is talc free. So it has no parabens, no salt, no sulfates, and no phthalates, right? Okay, I think I said that right. Googled it. And another thing to note is that all of these shades are never before seen. They are brand new shades to this palette. You can sign up to be notified when it is back in stock. Let me show you. It is currently 4:09. I am going to wear this pretty late today because tomorrow is Memorial Day and I can sleep in. I will check in with you guys a little bit later to let you guys see how it's wearing. It is currently 7:55 and I'm on my way to get some food and I'm looking like a little grease dog. So I'm gonna check in with you guys when I get home, but as of right now, I am still like loving this palette. It is amazing. They're both wearing pretty much the same. I do feel like the side with the Smashbox primer and the glitter glue is a little bit more vibrant, but besides that, they look the same. It's not like falling down anywhere. This is natural lighting. There you go. You can still see the yellow a little bit. Yeah, I don't think that it faded. I mean, maybe just wore a little bit, but they're wearing beautifully, honestly. So I'm really glad to see that because I was a little bit worried that the wear wasn't going to be very good and that it was just gonna fade, because I heard about fading and I heard about creasing, but luckily I haven't had that issue. Then again, I did use primer. Maybe some people didn't, but yeah. So that's it for the first check-in. I can talk a lot. Have you guys not noticed? I know. Hey guys, so I'm back for my final check-in. I am already in my sleepwear. I need to wash my face and go I'm sorry for the clapping. I need to wash my face and go to sleep because I'm tired. It's been a good day, but I'm tired. It's currently 11:20 p.m. I was gonna try to make it till noon, but I'm an old fart and I am tired. Huh? I mean, not noon. See? Tired. I was gonna try to make it till midnight, but I am an old fart and I am tired. My eyeshadow is still kicking pretty damn good. That's what, like 7.5 hour wear, but I think that it looks amazing. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in. You guys can see the way that everything looks. I think that it looks awesome, to be honest with you guys. This is the side with the glitter glue, and with the Smashbox primer, as you guys can see, it, I don't know, it just looks a little bit more vibrant. I do think that this side you can still see the metallic, you can still see the sheen on it. It still looks good. Like, they both look good, but I feel like this one is wearing a little bit better. The color hasn't faded too much. This one has a little bit of wear, a little bit of fading, but this one is great. Honestly, I really love this eyeshadow palette and I think that it is absolutely worth it, in my humble opinion. I'm so happy I chose to invest in this palette. I have no regrets. Like, I just loved my eye makeup today. Love it. So yes, 1000%, I highly recommend this palette. If you love these kind of shades, if you're hesitating, if you don't think it's worth the money, I think it is. If you feel like you want to treat yourself, you want to give yourself something luxurious, something high-end, something expensive, something that you can just stare at all day, and you love warm tone shades, I think that you would love this. I am so happy to have this in my collection. So that completes this video. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the swatches, demo, review, first impressions, kind of wear test. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed all of this. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.